Schools quiz and debate competition coming up on the 29th of June at the Elora Royal Hall at Suit Sapler Road, Benin City. One of our sponsors is here. The chief inventor of Brightence International Electronics Company. I'd like to thank very especially Prince Dr. Brightence Ogiwani. Prince, many thanks for joining us on the
Thank you so much, on the Duke.
Okay, I watched the video of the program that took place in Benin last week, where you gave a gift to the vice president. So what gift did you give to the vice president?
Well, I gave the vice president the Brightence alternator booster, okay, so that when he gets home, he can also give the booster to Madame in the kitchen, okay, so that whenever she's using her blender for tomatoes, yes, she will also enjoy the opportunity of using a made in Nigerian goods. So I was very happy that day.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
Yes.
So along those lines, the Brightest alternator booster is among several other products that you have designed and then you're churning out. Tell us more along those lines.
You know, like I always tell people, Brightence Electronics Company is a research establishment where we always go into research to produce products that are beneficial to Nigerians, and we do those things, and they are beneficial to Nigerians in the long run. So what we do is that the inverters we have, you know, when you make a product, you sell to give to the market, then you watch the customer's response, you watch customers' reactions, then from there you know what next to do. So ever since then, all what we've been doing is when we make a product, we sell to the people in the market, we watch customers' reactions. From customers' reactions, we go back again to research, do a better product, do a product that will be more durable, and that's how we do it. Like if you the Brightest alternator booster, those who bought the booster around 2016, early 2017, they will tell you that it had a regulator. Okay. So with the regulator, you have to turn it to the point of your gen. You know, I keep saying that if you don't want your generator to develop fault on time, you have to buy the Brightence alternator booster so that when you are using what we call heat element electrical materials, they don't damage your generators on time. Okay. When I say heat element electrical material, I'm not talking about AC. I'm not talking of borehole. I'm not talking of fridge. I'm talking about things like your pressing iron, your boiling room, your ring boiler, you understand, your ring boiler, your bread toaster. So these are the things that you call heat element electrical materials. So I also want to let you know that the ones we've designed now, they are automatic. Okay. So once you switch on your generator, you plug the booster to the wall socket, and then you plug your pressing iron on top of the booster. It's working automatically. Okay. So the need for you to be turning the regulators to look for the point where your gen will pick, that has been removed. Okay. So that's part of some of the improvement in the products that we sell.
Okay. Okay. Let's talk about other products, particularly the Brightence inverters, which is something that you have been on with for a long time. What are the new models? What are the new versions of these products?
Yes, having looked at the customers' reactions, we discovered that the inverters will be more durable because if you have now, we are in rainy season, we have thunder strikes up and down. So now we reinforce the double system thunder facility of the inverters in such a way that when there is thunder lightning, it shuts down on its own, so it does not develop any fault. And by so doing, we now improved on the double system circuit breakers, the double system cooling fans. So right now, the inverters are more rugged and more durable compared to what we've doing before. But the truth is, we usually release new products after my birthday. That has been the tradition of the company. Okay. So as part of my birthday celebrations, which is June 23rd, so what we do is, after June 23rd, all the new inventions, all the new products will be made available for the public in mass quantity. But that does not mean that if you are coming to the office now to get them, you won't see them to get. You will see them
more
to
or less
get.
Like a launch date for
yes.
the new product and new inventions.
Exactly. So, and again, people who want to buy the inverter, we are doing promo, where we sell the product at promo discounted prices. So even if you could not pay the money at once, we still give you 2 months to do an instrumental payment plan. So, but it's after you finish paying, you carry the goods. Then another thing again that we also did was that, apart from that, we also make sure that if you buy the smaller components of the product, if you buy the smaller component of the product, maybe like the 800 VA, which can carry 2 to 3 television, 2 to 3 ceiling fans, your lighting point. So if you are buying that 800 VA, for example, and maybe after some years you now have the money for the one that can carry your deep freezers, that one that can carry your deep freezers, then you maybe after some years you will return the one you bought before. Yeah. You will return the one you bought before. So that's what we do. So then maybe you are using the smaller product, for example, after some years you want to use a higher KVA that can carry your borehole, your ACs or deep freezers. You return the one you bought before. So that's what we do. We trade it in for you. But the truth is that the Brightence inverters can charge with either generator, public power, be this year or NEPA as the case may be, or solar. Yes, it's part of the new innovation, yes. So then you can also use solar panels to charge the batteries. So by so doing, even you can connect the 3 at the same time. You can connect your gen for the battery to charge. You can connect your public power for the battery to charge. You can connect your solar panel with the Brightence MPPT solar charge controller for the panels to charge. And that reminds me to say that most people that use solar panels for inverters or as renewable energy in their house, they will agree with me that when there is the solar panels has a way of dragging thunder lightning. So if you have an efficient MPPT solar charge controller, then you will not be having problems with that. So that's why we now designed the Brightence MPPT solar charge controller that will do something that you won't find any other place or in any other inverter or solar charge controller. Examples are, it does power summary. So at the end of a day, it shows you the total energy it has trapped from the sun. You will see that it is working. At the end of the week, it shows you power summary again. Then at the end of the month, it shows you a total power summary for that month before you can wipe it off. So, and again, apart from that, it can charge at any volt. So if you are using the Brightence MPPT solar charge controller, it can charge at 12 volt, can charge at 36 volt, can charge at 24 volt, can charge at 48 volt. So it makes it more friendly for Nigerians in the sense that the foreign ones, they have a specific volt in which they can charge. So if you are now, let's say you are using a foreign inverter of a 12 volt system and you have a solar charge controller for it, tomorrow you want to upgrade to a 48 volt system, you can't use that solar charge controller again. You understand? So that's why we now designed the one that can charge at any volt. So that's what we do.
Is it a challenge that batteries that go with inverters, they are not locally made?
True. Batteries that goes with inverters are not locally made. But what we do in my company is that we import battery based on our own company specification. We tell the foreign company, this is exactly what we want.
So you don't just import all kinds of batteries?
No. If you come to our office, we have specific kind of battery that we sell. And even before we sell the batteries to you, we are going to check it with our machine to be sure that it's not using what we call programming technology. Okay. Because programming technology is a technology that enables a foreign company, after making a product, they regulate the durability of that product after sales. So by so doing, it is either you observe, like for example, in some foreign inverter, you discover that when the programming expires, you will see that the inverter will either start undercharging the batteries, or it will start overcharging the batteries, or it will not charge at all, or it will not supply you light at all because it has expired. And that's one big challenge that brought us into the inverter production. We discovered in the market that people who sell inverters are retailers. So when it develops fault, they can't fix it. They start having challenge. So exactly, the after sales service is terrible because yes.
Okay. Just before we call it a wrap, there's a whole lot that you're doing. All right. What structure do you have in place to be able to impact this knowledge by way of corporate social responsibility, by way of employment, by way of empowerment, particularly for our youth?
Yeah, you see, the truth that I will tell you is this whole thing we do today are just my God-given talent. And God gave it to me free of charge. So, but at the same time, I have always been praying to God to have opportunities to impart this same knowledge on people so that people out there can become student entrepreneurs, they can become self-employed, then they can also be able to feed their wife and children. So in order to do all this, what I did was to create a platform where you can come for a 3 months or a 6 months industrial training or IT. Because if you have a child that has just finished secondary school or somebody that did OND or HND, or someone in the university who is undergraduate, even those who have graduated, they can come to do the practical skills, to know how to do practical skills, not theoretical work. And so if you come, there's a platform for IT. There's also a platform for training people on how to make the inverters and become self-employed. So the platform where you can learn how to make the inverters and become self-employed, the registration is already ongoing. So this time around, the program will start August 8th. We are creating room for people to make instrumental payment plan. So taking a look at the screen, you will see some of the people that we have trained over time. You see them, they are building the inverters by themselves. We are not just talking. This is the practical video for you to see. You see them now, each of them, they are holding their soldering iron, holding their ferro board, holding their materials, using it to make their inverters by themselves. And at the end of the training program, each candidate is still going to take that inverter to their house. They are taking it home. So it's a gift. It's more like I did it free of charge. Because if you as a student who is learning, you are definitely going to make mistakes. Like some of the components will go bad in the process of learning the practicals. And then, so we keep replacing them. Then at the end of the day, by the time you are done learning how to build this inverter yourself, you become self-employed, you become a student entrepreneur, you too can feed your wife and children. You see, that's why we keep begging government. If we can get the attention of the Edo State government to empower us, so we can train people in mass. Because now we are doing it bit by bit at a small scale, at our level, based on what we can cope. You understand? So that is what I'm saying. So if you look at it, this is live practical. This is not a picture. The last one I did, I showed you the pictures of those who did the inverters themselves. But now you are seeing them doing it by themselves. So this is the best way you can create employment for people to become self-employed outside the need for the white-collar jobs. You understand?
Where's your address?
Yes, Brightence Electronics Company is located at number 30 Federal Government Guest College Road near UBTH, Ugbowo, Benin City. It's just along the road after Foursquare Gospel Church. The next 3 buildings is Brightence Electronics Corporate Office. And so we open our office on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We open Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 10 o'clock to 5 p.m. in the evening. Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 10 o'clock to 5 p.m. because we use our Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday to do productions based on our staff strength. So I also want to let you know that if you intend to know more details about Brightence Electronics, you can come down to our office. Today is public holiday, but we are in the office today. And if you wish to call us on phone, the phone number is already on the screen. So I also want to let you know that if you need additional details, you can search Brightence Electronics Company on Facebook, like the Facebook page. When you like the Facebook page, you will see what we do in Brightence Electronics. Or you type the word videos of Brightence on YouTube. Once you type videos of Brightence on YouTube, you will see videos of all the inventions and the things we've done over the years.
All right, thank you very much, Dr. Brightence Should be